Alright, what I have here is a Dutch versus Zivearia playing Maltese. Now, I don't know anything about the new civs other than that in treaty they are quite weak. So yeah, I don't know what their units do, but I do know that it seems like they have a hard time keeping out a good amount of pop from what I've seen. Like, let's look at these guys. They have basically the stats of a like, okay, looks like they're grenadiers, but yeah, 2 pop seems really heavy for a 50 wood 75 gold unit. So yeah, I think they have problems like fielding a big army because of, and also from what I've seen, their units train slow too. So I'm playing Dutch because it's also because Dutch is obviously also pretty weak in 1v1. They have some buffs on DE, like you can get 65 vills and 11 banks, but they're still weak. They're still definitely weak in 1v1. These guys, 2 pop, but a bit more beefy stats. Looks like they're Musk. They have 45 hand attack, and then they do siege damage. But again, 2 pop. Yeah, apparently they get settler wagons. Apparently they're a heavy cannon civ. I should check their yeah, I'm not sure where they get heavy cannons from, but it seems they get heavy cannons from somewhere. So even if even though Maltese are weak, it'll still be interesting for me because I have no idea what the Maltese units do. Because right now I'm feeling like even Dutch should be favored, even though Dutch are one of the weaker 1v1 civs. If he can't like field a big army, then he'll just get overrun by my 135 pop army. It's like similar to Dutch versus Otto, where Abyss are 2 pop, and so Dutch kind of roll over Otto, even though Otto might be better than Dutch against like ports or, well, not ports, against like other civs, but Dutch like rolls over Otto because of the pop issue, and it might be a similar thing here. We'll see. I'm gonna mortar this building, whatever it is. Okay. Changed my hotkeys a bit. I misplayed the start pretty badly. Oh, they're 3-shot, so that's why I lost the start fight. I did not know that. Alright, that's my bad. I didn't realize they were 3-shot, and that's why I lost the start fight so badly. I thought that I just sucked. I'm playing it kind of slow right now because he managed to get all these walls up. I don't really want to drain. Still wasting a couple natives and husks. We should back off the culvs. Oh, he's moving his heavy cannons up. Isn't that a mistake? I'll get one, maybe. No. Okay. Okay, I did get one, but I do lose a bunch of culvs. Once the walls are down, I can start hitting the towers and the fort, and then I can start really pushing. Right, I think you really want the TPs with Dutch. I mean, no, not I think. It's like an obvious thing. Because Dutch has one of the the weakest eco in the game. Oh no. Is that all the bills? I don't really know. Oh, okay, that's where they all went. I had to deal with that. I lose the coal fight, but his walls are down. What if I just run over this with hussars? The forward buildings are good now. He lost a bunch of culvs to the mortars there. Yeah, the walls are down, so... I got 4 mortars still. I think I'll just kill heavy cannons. Sack the culvs to kill heavy cannons and let my army run over his army. Late with shipments. Okay, it's just one heavy cannon. Yeah, he can't do much. Can't do much. feel like I played this pretty badly, but I like selected all my vills to the middle of the map, and then I lost all my artillery, but once his walls and towers were down, I could just spam units, it looks like, and now the scores are even. I'll try to get 3 TPs. Yeah, this is like Dutch versus Auto, isn't it? Once the tower camp gets broken, there's nothing to be done, it looks like. Oh, he's idling units here too, that's really bad. That's the equivalent of like idling 5 Abyss with Auto. Just kill the Nat and Silver. And I like lost lost the start fight even with Dutch because I didn't know that the culvs were 3-shot, and I also fucked up the coal fight. It's like sometimes when I know that I have a big civ, or when I feel like I have a big civ advantage, I don't play well because I know that when I know that my civ should never ever lose, it like demotivates me. And I wasn't sure what the situation was, but it did feel like it was. But I have heard everything I've heard about the new civs seem to suggest that they're very weak. Can I save this at least? What are these? I didn't put this sword. That was a nasty hit. I could probably still lose if I get too sloppy with the push because of how Dutch's eco works. Like lose a couple rounds of artillery and then maybe spam into horse it with 50 Huminkas. I could probably still lose. That causes lag. I forgot that that causes lag. Oh, what's happening here? It's kind of annoying. Just rally a bunch of natives there. God damn. This is a good example of something that you shouldn't do, which is move your culvs forward and then look away from the fight. If you're looking away from the fight, your culvs should be standing still or moving back. Actually, it's kind of like a general RTS thing too. Like, if you want to look away from your army and go macro, you should be, your army should not be moving forward. Unless you're, like, really fast or something. That was lucky. Oh, need to kill this. I'll just send huminkas. Like, my leftover huminkas should, deal with anything that's not in the main fight. This is quite the tower camp, though. Do they get more towers, or is it 14? I think it looks like it's 14, just 14. Looks like he's still trying, but, just hoping that I missed macro. Which can happen easily with Dutch. It's not like a completely unfounded hope. There we go. I don't know if the lag at the end was because I deleted all my pillars like that, but that should just be a one-time lag spike. And look at all the holes. I'm not sure if you're actually... Oh, looks like he never noticed those. That's unlucky. Oh, like, maybe he clicked... I think he clicked them back and then they got stuck. They might not even count as idle. Just very unlucky here. But I think that, yeah, it looks like Maltese is just not supposed to beat any of the other civs, except maybe like India and Auto. Maybe it can win against those. But yeah, regarding the pillars, I'm still not sure about it. Because of all the gaps that you get when you delete every pillar. But I know that Floco does it. So, which is why I'm interested about it. I think that what Floco does is he places the every wall carefully enough that the gaps are minimized. I don't know. I think he does still delete every pillar. Alright. I guess I'll just stop here. I'm just rambling.